So here we are. This is the whole shop. We're going to start way at the end here, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how we manufacture these beautiful drum shells from scratch, one at a time. We're going to start over here into the veneer room. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's mahogany, okume, cherry, walnut, red oak, poplar, everything. So all these different woods, they're not cut at the same thickness. And that's one of the challenges in manufacturing drum shells. So you can see here, this is red oak. This is cut at a 1/38 of an inch, which is pretty thin. And then this is a poplar 1/16. And we're gonna make a drum shell. We're gonna make ply. That's the first step in doing all this. So what we do is we take a piece of that long grain 136 maple, and he's going to end up pulling that on the table, applying glue to that, and then eventually adding these pieces here. It's the same wood, we just cut it in half to make the short grain. He's going to end up applying the glue on there, stapling them in the proper format, and then putting them in that machine back there. It's about a 3-minute cycle, about 200 degrees, and about 3,000 pounds per square inch. This is a piece of 2-ply. A sheet of 3-ply would be a short grain, a long grain, and a short grain. So what Jake's doing is he's doing the long cutting portion, which is taking that ply, cutting it down into the rough cut shapes that will resemble the drum that it's going to be. They label each job and they decide on what's going to be the A layer, which is the outside face, and what's going to be the inside face. So after the ply gets pressed and it gets cut into the long cuts and batched together, it goes into the station here, which we call the shortcut station. Each subsequent layer will be just a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter.
2-part glue. It's got a resin and a hardener. So now at this point, I've got glue everywhere. Nice, good coverage, no dry spots. So I'm gonna flip this over. I've got a nice clean inside face, nice clean outside face, and that's how it's gonna come out. So again, usually we've got about 5 presses going at once with these timers on 13-minute cycles. Put the inside caul to help just spread out the pressure evenly. It makes a nice clean shell without any ridges on the inside. Comes together, and then you can see as this drops down, it's going to create pressure outwards. But when it goes into the press, it's drying out really bad. So one thing we do when we take it out, a really simple process, is just kind of give it a nice little mist. You can see a little bit of steam's coming off right now. Nice tight gap on the inside. It's going to ring the same note every single time, and that comes from the consistency that we have within our process.
That's exactly what sets us apart, is that consistency and basically having that artisan approach at a high volume, which is very, very challenging to do. But these guys are doing a great job at that. Like I said, they're making about 700 to 800 shells per month by hand with this process. That's pretty impressive.